So you can come into the seated position, so both feet to one side, and an area of, or an interoceptive zone is the pelvis, this kind of hip joint pelvis connection here. The deep front line, the adductors go right into the pelvis, all the way from, it's almost like your fourth hamstring going from your inner thigh all the way into the pelvis. And that joint, we want to be able to stimulate that deep front line of the body. And a good way to do that is this very, very simple movement of spiraling the thigh bone, the femur, in the socket joint. So where you're moving from is here, just a very gentle movement. And remember that gentle stimulates vagal tone. And as you spiral, you can pause at the end and just send the floor away with this backhand, send the floor away from you. And you'll feel kind of a very gentle opening movement in that back leg. Really good for beginners as well, as a hip opening. It's a really good one as a hip opening. So from here, another of my favorite is bringing the front foot forward. Another good hip opening. And we know that hip openings are a difficult one because the pelvic diaphragm is an important one to rehydrate, to open, to release trauma in the body. So this is a really simple way, a non-invasive way you can. So once again, you've got the femur that goes into the pelvis. You want to reach that thigh bone out of the hip joint and then bring it back in again. So as you reach away, the body responds with a spontaneous in-breath. So as you reach the knee away, you let the breath come in, let the air come in, and then come back to this release in the body. So you can see how the pelvis is involved, the pelvic floor is involved. So you don't have to strengthen or tighten pelvic floor. You want to restore and rehydrate. Another option is to just send that thigh bone out a little if you want more of a hip opening.